What better way to start a YouTube video than with some 6-week-old kittens? I really want one. All that footage that you saw at the beginning of this video was shot with this handheld. So this is the Sony a6500 with the Viltrox 85mm 1.8 lens on it. And I'm just going to tell you a couple of things about it, some things I like, some things I don't like, and then we're going to head out onto the streets of Salisbury and I'm going to do some street photography. So let's start off with the things I like. Firstly, the price. If you buy this on Amazon Prime, you can get it next day and it'll cost you £320, which I think is a bit of a bargain. That's what I paid for it. This is not a sponsored video. I bought this with my own money because I wanted another prime lens to add to our collection, so we had a really nice big focal length. So we've now got from the 16mm all the way up to the 85mm, and on an APS-C size sensor, that equates to a 136mm 1.8 lens. Love that. The autofocus is really sharp, really snappy, and it was just locking onto my targets with no problem at all. And I used to own the Sony 85mm 1.8 lens, and to be honest, it used to sit in my camera bag and never really get used, so I ended up selling it. With the Viltrox, I think I'm actually gonna start using an 85mm because I just love it. And it reminds me of the Sigma 16mm 1.4. And I know what you're thinking, how can an 85mm 1.8 remind you of a 16mm 1.4? And the answer is that when I started using the 16mm 1.4, I was blown away. I was like, this thing is so sharp, it's so quick to focus. And that's the exact same feeling that I get with the Viltrox 85mm 1.8. And I've got other lenses. I've got the Sigma 30mm 1.4 and the 50mm 1.8 from Sony. But this just kind of feels special, and it looks special as well. It looks like a really decent setup on an APS-C size camera. And I think you can use these on full frame cameras as well. Lastly, I want to talk about build quality. And there's a good point and there's a bad point in build quality. The actual lens itself, let me just show you the front element of that. I mean, it's absolutely massive. I think that's a lot bigger than the Sony one. But the build quality itself is really nice. It's a solid metal construction. The lens itself and the focus ring is nice and smooth with a bit of resistance. The only thing I don't like about the build quality it's this damn lens hood. I mean, I can't get it off. I've seen other people say that you can't put any pressure on the outside or it won't come off, but I mean that's going to live on there because I literally can't get the lens hood off. No, it's not coming off. So that's a shame. So the lens itself, amazing. The lens hood sucks. Right, I think that's enough of me talking about it. Let's go out into Salisbury and I'm going to do some street photography.
But it's absolute.
hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry about the GoPro position. I should have gone a little bit wider, but you get the idea. I'm really impressed with this lens. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more in the future. If you liked this video, please like the video and subscribe so you never miss another episode, and I will see you again really soon.